The path of the feminine high priestess archetype isn't rare because a lot of women don't have this gift, okay? The gift of the seer, the empath, the oracle, or the intuitive, okay? That's not why it's rare. It's rare because not many women are willing to face their shadows or visibility wounds or their generational trauma in order to step into the high priestess role. Your ego is so accustomed to keeping you safe and keeping you small that the sheer idea of you stepping out of your comfort zone panics. It makes you panic. It makes your ego make you feel like you aren't safe because your ego wants to keep you safe. It is focused on sustaining your survival. So it thinks that if you step into a new powerful role that you are actually encoded with and have been encoded with because of your ancestral giftings, okay? When it thinks that you're ready or when you're getting ready to step into it, it will cause you to panic and self-sabotage, okay? It will make you think that you're supposed to shrink and that you aren't special or you aren't gifted. You are. You just have to face the discomfort that it takes to step into this new role. Okay? I want you to imagine Beyonce, who has constantly let us know and informed us that her gifting, all right, and her whole body of work is partly and because of her ancestors and her ancestral roots and even her sister Solange. Constantly you can see that they bring up their ancestors, all right? And you can see how they activate women to step into the highest versions of themselves. This is the role of the high priestess, but guess what? There is discomfort in stepping into that role, that visibility, because you can see how often people tear Beyonce down. However, she is an activator, okay? She helps women and the divine feminine and the collective consciousness to activate themselves and helps to move them to the highest level of themselves. I want you to imagine that all of the hours that she has to, her and Solange have to put in to their work and to their craft, because it takes a woman who is ready to move out of the discomfort. It doesn't matter how many people are tearing them down. It doesn't matter what people have to say. They are obligated and they have a sense of loyalty to their craft, to their gift, because they are high priestesses who can see the vision for the future. They can see how music, how art actually increases the frequency of the collective consciousness. Okay? A high priestess role will make you move outside of your comfort zone. It's only rare because you have to be brave and you have to be courageous to move forward in it. You cannot, trust me, it is not easy for me to get in front of a camera, but because I am dedicated to my work and because I know that this work is in my destiny line, okay, and it is in alignment with my highest good and also the highest good of all, it doesn't fucking matter if I'm trembling. It doesn't fucking matter if I'm scared. The high priestess who is ready to move into her role doesn't care about fear or doubt. She doesn't negotiate with it. She doesn't stop herself because of fear. She moves in spite of it. She moves in spite of doubt because she knows that there is a greater purpose to it all, much greater than ego, much greater than fear, much greater than doubt, okay? This is why I created the Feminine Frequency Temple. It's a high priestess group coaching experience meant to help you to move out of your comfort zone, all right? And walk, even if you're trembling, in your gifts, all right? And part of this is regulating your nervous system, sharpening your intuitive gifts, all right? And bringing the spiritual into the practical. The link is in the description or in the bio. We start December 8th, 2025, and enrollment goes until January 15th, 2026. I can't wait to see you in there.